giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Kodash, and double honor to the man of great millstone that's out on the highway and byway pushing the truth day in and day out, rain, sleet, and snow. Also pushing the truth over the worldwide internet, reaching the elect to put them out of a two-thirds state of mind so that we can be beamed up on the chair of salvation to live in the kingdom with King David and the supreme King Yahushua, which he has the title of command, authority, and rulership over heaven and earth. Those titles was given to Yahushua by his father Yahweh. Also, I'm not a member of GMF, but I believe GMF has the 100% truth of the Bible. To the Akim and Aqua, which are the men and women that are listening, learn, continue in faith, continue in prayer, and repent, and keep the laws of the commandment to the best of your ability, as it states in John 14:15. If you love me, keep my commandment. Also, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandment, for this is the whole duty of man. What you're about to witness here is the captain to Zaryak of the ISUPK struggling with the potato chip discussion. And you know, for a lot of people that's in the truth, you know that Zaryak have a little issue. Well, really, ISUPK have an issue with this potato chip issue, that the world know what the wicked that's running this world, Esau, Edom, want to implement. And they know it, but they took the bag. You know, pretty much you sold out. And the thing is, how can you, I'm gonna let you look at the video, but you cannot buy and sell with the spirit. And you will hear it out of his mouth when he's given his definition of the potato chip. Like I said, if you're in the truth, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna let him say it in the video here. And like I said, this video was first made by a GMS Vegas sit down 144 GA, and I also and also it was redid under KC Living Water, and by priest Mahaloya, very knowledgeable, smart. I mean, very knowledgeable in this truth, and I learned a whole lot from that brother. Shalom to you, you know, for pushing this truth out. You know, Kahala Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah for a brother like you, and you know, he's very, you know, educated and all that he says in this, you know, in this truth. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the video. I'm gonna add my 2 cents in, and hopefully this will be edified. So let's play the video.
White man's position and imparted on ourselves.
To Zaryak, hey, these dudes sold out,
and
man.
wonder why we can't get out. And then we take the time.
These dudes are compromised.
Everything that the white man is doing, but it won't do what it takes.
Hassan is more on point than this guy. That's a damn shame.
So FEMA camps, just to correct, there ain't no such thing as a microchip that's a mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is the spirit that you carry for that beast.
What the fuck is that? What are you talking about?
What's in your forehead, your brain, what you think with.
Oh my
your hand
goodness.
symbolizes the action.
Yeah, y'all brothers already know.
So now, when you
It's about to be a bunch of response videos to this.
what are you willing to do with it?
Captain Zaryak, he's a clown, man.
Now, the brother from GMS Vegas sit down and say it's gonna be a bunch of reviews on this here, and he's right. It's gonna be a lot, even from brothers such as myself that's not in the camp of GMS is going to talk about it too, because I believe GMS is pushing the 100% truth of the Bible, and the way they break down, I understand it, how they break it down, and it makes sense. So, you know, to you brothers that are not in the camp, hey, do a lesson on this here. You know, let's follow GMS, you know. So what he has said for his the mark of the beast is something spiritual. Well, let me tell you this right here. When Yahushua walked the earth, he was spiritual, right? And he was in the flesh, just like man, but he still had to use money to get what he needed. When the I think it's in let me go to Matthew. Oh no, it's Mark, Shalakia, where he had to. I think he had to. Yeah, let me see what this is. Where Yahushua had to pay tribute to Caesar, you know, and let's see. Let me read it. Mark 12 and 14. And when they were come, they said unto him, Master, we know that thou art true and carest for no man, for their regard is not the person of man, but teaches the way of Yahweh in truth. Is it lawful to give tribute to Caesar or not? Shall we give or shall we not give? But he, knowing their hypocrisy, and said unto them, why temptest ye me? Bring me a penny that I may see it. And they brought it. And he said unto them, whose is the image and superscription? And they said unto him, Caesar. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, render to Caesar the things that are Caesar, and to Yahweh the things that are Yahweh. And they marvel at him. So the thing is, Yahushua couldn't just say, okay, well, I'm just going to render to him my spirit. That ain't going to do anything, for Caesar, pretty much to pay his taxes, whatever. When you are in the land of your enemy, the good Lord give you common sense. Hey, pay your taxes, pay your bills. You're not in your rest. Because if you don't do that, you're going to be always in trouble. You're going to always be struggling. So the good Lord, he going to give you your daily bread. Your daily bread is enough to put food on the table, enough to pay your bill, enough to you pay your taxes. Go ahead and do it, because this is not your rest. When we are in our rest, things going to be different. Taxes is not going to be something that we're going to put hard times on our people. So Yahushua didn't use his spirit to pay taxes or whatever. And just like what the mark of the beast or whatever, you can't use your spirit to buy and sell. So let's go to Revelation 13 and 15. It says we start at 16, and it says here, and he calls all, both small and great, from the serf to the riches, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell. Now, how can you buy or sell? Again, how can you buy or sell with your spirit? You can't even touch your spirit. You can't even see your spirit. So a spirit, for anything material, you cannot use that as a payment, for what Revelation 13 and 16 through 17 talking about. He said, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark on the name of the beast or the number of his name. So, how can you pay with the spirit? How can you buy and how can you sell with the spirit? That's just something that he just put together, what the IUPK put together, because it don't make sense. You got to use something material of this world, like a coin, old dollar bills, Benjamins or whatever you want to call it, loot, you got material like that is what's going to buy and sell. And if they put a potato chip in you, it's going to be used, like a electronic credit card or something like that. It's going to be used like if you paying something with your cell phone. You have that potato chip in your cell phone. You got a potato chip, in your vehicle now today. They can follow wherever you at. Can nobody just take your spirit and follow you where you at? Can nobody take your spirit and buy and sell with it? That's just not possible. Now the ways of the beast is following the ways of the beast, following, homosexuality, in agreement with it, in agreement with abortion and Heavenly Father. He's against those two things. He's against a lot of things that the Western society is for. The Western society is contrary to the Bible, and you following the ways of the beast. It tell you in I want to say Proverbs, what is it, 31:3, if I'm not mistaken. Proverbs 3:31. It say, "Envy not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways." So we gotta not choose none of his ways. When you choose his ways, you are following the ways of the beast. You know, and the most uh, uh, um, crucial thing to follow the beast, taking worshiping the image of the beast, is taking that potato chip, and that's going to be death and destruction for you. And it tell you that in Revelation, um, what is it, 14, and yeah, I think I'm looking right at it, but I'm finna stroll through see if I'm missing anything else. It says here in Revelation 14:9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast, worship his ways, follow him, holding hand with the beast, disregarding what Yahweh Bashim Hawashai, says about not taking this potato chip, and his image, and receive the mark. You receive that potato chip in your body, forehead, or in his hand. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture. So that wine that you going to face is brimstone, fire and brimstone, and there's no mixture. Like you got a strong drink, and then you put some in there to make it less strong. No, that fire is going to be 100% concentrated fire. It's going to literally burn you to shreds. It's going to burn you to dust, I meant. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So you go ahead and listen to Captain Tazayak if you want. He's going to lead you down the path that is no turning back once you take that potato chip. This man here, he doesn't. He doesn't believe that this potato chip is that is implanted in the body. And the thing is, you cannot sell with the spirit. So when he said that, he was completely off. I mean, when you sell something, you use either when you use something to sell something, it's normally you using money, coins, credit card, or whatever, debit cards, whatever. You just cannot go into the store and buy something with a spirit. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. It never happened. That never happened. So how do you think it's going to happen during the time? Right now, we're in the time of Jacob trouble. Right now, we're still in the green tree. But listen, Man, I can't even say no more about that. I mean, that just kind of blow my mind right there. But I'm gonna go ahead and just end it right there. Like I said, Yahushua, when he walked the earth, he had to use some form of money. He didn't use spiritual to get wood because he was the son of a carpenter and he did build. So I'm sure he had to go use money. He just couldn't say, well, I want to buy some plywood or 2x4 with the spirit. No, uh-uh, uh-uh. No, you're gonna put something in your hand which is going to cause you to continue to buy and sell. And if you don't put it in your hand, you won't be able to buy and sell. So that's pretty much it on that. So I'm gonna go back and listen to this whole video that that's by GMS first, with GMS Vegas sit down 144, and then it was a remix of Kansas City Living Water, my hall lawyer. I'm gonna go back and listen to it, and hopefully this was edifying. And I see you on the next lesson. Shalom.